Hey guys, we're back with some more Neverwinter. I am on my Guardian Fighter still. I've decided that this will be my recording character. I have another character that I use for streaming and playing with friends who is now a level 13 Trickster Rogue, who happens to be human. I did not care much for the drow, so there you have it. This character I like a lot. I think this character is very cool. I like the way it plays, and therefore, since I enjoy it so much, I'm going to continue it on as a series here. But how much I'm going to do in a series, I'm not entirely sure. And this has something to do mainly with all of you guys are going to be having this. I'm trying to get out of this. Are going to have this game in a few days anyways, so you're not going to want to listen to me ramble on about junk. You guys want to play it yourselves. Okay, I got to get back to blocking. Oh, my buttons are a little messed up, so bear with me here, guys. I apologize. So, I learned a few things that are extremely important while playing the other character. One, I have to get back to a mailbox. I have to actually claim some items. The weapon I got for my rogue was some kind of a dagger, and oh my god, is it ridiculous how much damage he does now. And since the Guardian's kind of hurting for damage as it is, wow. How'd that get on cooldown? I didn't even get a chance to use it. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's kill this bastard, finally. Actually, I learned quite a bit while playing the other characters, so that's good. That means that you guys get a slightly, well, maybe slightly better quality video on it. A little bit more informative, perhaps? Probably not. Okay, I really don't want to fight another one of these hexers, but it looks like I kind of have no choice now. These things are the devil. You know, with that kind of damage, it should kill his friends. I wish there was enough splash damage for that to actually work. We done? We done? Seriously? Anyhow, the questing out here is fun. The one thing we did learn, I was playing with somebody else, and there are individual quests for either individual classes or races. We haven't totally figured out which, because they're both different classes and different races. But I'm thinking it has something to do with your class. You'll end up with different quests in certain areas that your friends may not have. So you kind of have to bear with that, but that means that, you know, they get a quest that you don't have. Luckily, they all kind of cross paths, so in the end, it really doesn't much matter. But for now, alright.
The rebels are everywhere.
I'll talk to this chick.
Watch out for ambush. Glad you made it. Ready for our next move?
Because I'm pretty sure she's going to send me off to
The Nashers are really riled up tonight.
this southern part down here. So what I need to do...
I can't believe my sister's missing all the fun.
Yeah, let them attack me. I really don't care. Actually, I care a little. But I want to actually get back into the town. Let's look at my inventory. Yeah, it's a mess. Oh no, don't hit me. Please don't. Ow. That hurts. That's mean. Why you it's gotta be like that? No. I want to get back into the town, I want to find the mail courier, I want to collect my founder's items, and I want a new weapon, because the next stage of what I have to do, it requires a weapon. A good weapon. So back to Protectors Enclave. Perhaps. We shall see. Okay, I don't know my way around the city all too well yet. It looks like just kind of a straight shot this way for the mail. And by the way, this music, if you don't like it at first, one, it'll grow on you, and two, it'll be stuck in your goddamn head wherever you go for the next, like, 3 days after you start playing. And I can't help it. I don't know why. It's not that it's spectacular music. It's just the kind of crap that gets stuck in your head so badly that you want to, like, put a bullet through your brain. But Alright. I know that's morbid. Kind of evil. Yeah, whatever. Come on. Okay, welcome to Neverwinter, Hero of the North, and Blacklake needs you. So, we'll take this. And we'll take this. Did it work? Did it work? Oh, I have full inventory. Son of an inventory. You know what? We're just gonna bust a bunch of crap. I really don't care right now. I'm pretty sure none of this is an upgrade. Yeah. We're gonna need a lot of space. That has more defense on it. That might be kind of an upgrade. I'm just gonna dump all this stuff here. Bear with me here for a second, guys. Something else that I noticed, you can't actually get rid of your starting items. I haven't been able to figure that out on my, my other character either. I don't know if that's a bug or what's going on, but... yeah, inventory in this game, kind of annoying, but we manage. Okay, so, now can I take it? Shabam! Alright, so let's open some things. First, we get the welcome pack, which includes a gift box of dies, which I'm not going to worry about right now. A small party popper. But here's the big one that everybody wants to see all the time. These are the goodies. So, first and foremost, my panther. I've named my other one Vendetta, so I'll do the same thing here. He's a good kitty. He is Revenge Kitty, is what we call him. We're going to summon him out because having a friend never hurts. It's pretty sad when your, you know, AI co-op partner can sometimes be more useful than your live co-op partner. Okay. Now, Great Cloak's Legacy. This is the big one. Let's check this out. Alright. Great Cloak's Longsword. Look at the difference. Rusty old longsword that I've been using compared to this. Yeah, insane, right? 61 damage, plus 231 power, plus 10 crit, plus 10 recovery, plus 107 defense. Yeah, yes please. So, we got that now. That means we can get rid of my crappy sword. No, we can't because the game won't let me. Alrighty then. Makes me think that I should have... Okay, that requires level 60. I need to actually find a bank of sorts. That's something I have not figured out how to do quite yet. I do not want to open up the crap for the gilded moonstone stuff. It is really, really hideously ugly. Like, really bad. Robe of useless items. I have no idea. What did it give me? I have no idea. How do I tell what it gave me? It gave me something garbage, I'm sure, because, you know, useless items. This is dies. We don't really need the dies right now. You know what? I'm good with the rest of this. I'm happy with this. So, now check this out. We got us a new sword. It's actually pretty nice looking, too. Okay. So the one thing I also have not figured out is quick travel. I don't know if there is or isn't any kind of quick travel. If you guys know, by all means, tell me. It would be extremely useful because my guy runs really slow. I mean, look at this. Now, granted, I will eventually get a mount, so it really doesn't matter, but it matters now because you guys don't want to just see me trudging through the city, although the city is very, very pretty. My rogue's official standing around point, where is it? Can you even see it from here? Nope, can't see it from here. It's a fairly big city. There's a lot of people around. It's very lively. It looks very cool. Kind of clustery. Layout, But you know what? It's very cool. I like the way they've done everything so far. I wish I had a firebird for a companion. Alright. Blacklake District. We got some things to do. Oh. Hold on. I have a quest to turn in.
Careful. The Nashers don't... Excellent!
Dirty
now it can
deeds.
return to Neverwinter.
Done dirt
My
cheap.
thanks.
I will do the dirty deeds. Okay. So we need to go to the Nasher hideout. That's where we're headed. Oh, but now that we've got a new weapon, check this out. Dead. Dead. Ridiculous, isn't it? So I've been struggling my ass off all this time thinking, I don't know what character I want to play. I'm just going to hold off and not claim my stuff. I'm just going to leave it in my mailbox. Yeah, turns out, big mistake. I should have claimed this crap from level 1 because not only... Here. Oh no. Bad guys. Gone. Just poof. It's ridiculous. This weapon, this starting weapon, is ridiculous. I don't know what it comes in. I don't know if it's just the big Founders package or if regular things get it or whatnot. I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to be a purchasable thing from their cash shop. I don't know. But if you have the option, get it because it'll make your life a hell of a lot easier going forward, let me tell you. Alright. So, another dungeon. We're into the hideout now. Let's look around. Oh, never mind. I was thinking, let's look around, but they're all like, hey, we want to introduce you to our big friend here. I was like, okay. Your friend's dead. Agreed. Oh, Hexers. Remember how hard these guys were? Here, give them a couple smacks, and then, oh. Goodbye, friend. Yeah, it's amazing what a new weapon can do. So, if you are like me, and you're stubborn and you don't want to collect your items, collect your damn items. Seriously. This one item alone makes the whole thing worth it. Because it's now you're just wrecking everything. But just so you do know, it seems overpowered now, but it does taper off. You can't be God mode like this forever. It really doesn't last as long as you wish it does, but I was just checking to see if there were any hidden things anywhere. Alright, onward. I wish I had a charge. I do. But we gotta work with what we got. Which, I have no religion kits. I have no any other kits. I'm actually a really bad adventurer. I should have bought those from the vendor. I have enough silver to do it. They're like $1.50 to buy the kits that you need. And the kits will actually allow you to loot those things, which are crafting. Which, by the way, I learned how to craft, kind of. If you ever played Star Wars The Old Republic, it's kind of similar. You'll get yourself some, hirelings that'll do some things for you, and then in just 20 minutes, they'll make you a leather shirt. I don't know. I'll kill you. Look at this guy. Bam. Oh no, he means business. This one doesn't want to die. First smack. Hey, look. I was gonna say training dummies. Look at that splash damage, guys. Look at that. Also have to forgive me just a little bit because I keep hitting E. Did that open anything? No? That's sad. Okay. Last time I was here... Nope. Let's just follow where we're supposed to go, huh?
Van Castle, we'll hold them off.
Why is it the biggest guy in the room is the biggest pansy? He's gonna like take off. Oh my god, I don't want to get hurt, he says. Alright. We done casting on me or doing stupid things? Awesome. Oh, look at that. Swing, swing, swing. Blocked. Come on. Oh. Denied. And dead. Alright, so. Yeah, I keep hitting that because I'm tempting to use E as my use button. Oh, by the way, another backpack. Backpacks are extremely important because inventory in this game kind of sucks. But the whole concept is that they're going to make you spend a couple bucks to go ahead and get expanded inventory and get those types of items. That's how they're going to make their money.
Sister's missing all the fun.
Let's see here.
The
Yeah, see, I
rebels
keep
are
hitting you.
everywhere. Watch out for ambushes.
Watch out for ambushes.
9 hells. Kozov got away. But, thanks to you, we have a pretty good idea where he's going. What's even better, he doesn't know that we know. Ready for our next move?
He doesn't know that you know what. Okay, we're gonna take
You're going to
lakefront
need a
property.
distraction to keep the Nasher.
I'm just gonna kind of skip through this.
Kozov will
I
head
can
for
give you
Nasher.
guys an overview of what's being talked about. We have to go after the guy that just ran away. He's down here. Simple as that. She kind of makes this big roundabout way about it, but really, it's just that simple. It's like, oh.
My sister's missing all the fun.
Smack. Double smack. Oh, I think I have some level ups too. Let's actually get to a little bit of safety and then we'll check those out. Do. He's so slow. Alright, this is safety. Okay, new powers. You are in 1 power point. Well, I really still don't need a taunt because I'm a solo guy. I wish I could level this, but I need more something. What do I use the most? Buff duration gives me an extra 2 seconds. Current active, no action required. But if I upgrade that, it gives me a 5% additional guard chance. That seems like it would be worthwhile. So like a shield specialization. So I'll take that. So I'm more efficient with a shield. By the way, if you're a rogue, this is the guy you want to talk to. The Cloaked Man. He's going to give you a quest. Which means, as a guardian, I'm going to get a quest from somebody else. Howdy.
If you have the time, we might be able to help each other.
Complete a skirmish.
Maybe
Okay, we
you
can do
can
that.
help me. We alchemists are
And she
here
wants some stolen
researching the
supplies.
Blacklake
So,
sludge
here's
to
what
see
we're
if it
gonna do.
has any useful properties. Unfortunately,
phew.
Nasher rebels mistook our last shipment of supplies for potions and made off with them. Maybe you could get them back for me?
Alright, so what I've done now is I've queued for a skirmish. We'll have to wait and see how long it takes to actually get into.
For the nation!
Hit me! Oh, where the hell did you come from? Damn weapon fighter people.
You can't stop us!
Boom! Smash! How? Alright. The way that the skirmishes work is they're private instance dealies. So it'll take this kind of area here and turn it into an instance for me to go through. And then with, what, 4 other people? It's 5 people total, I think. And yeah, we just solve whatever objective it is. I think this is a zombie onslaught that we have to deal with, but... can I have my stolen supplies, please? Okay, that's burning their supply crates. I need alchemy supplies, which only seems to come off the guys that get killed, so we need to be on our game here and kill some baddies. I don't know what this is, these little golden, like, zony things, because there don't seem to be, like, transitions, but I don't know. Maybe there are, maybe there aren't. I don't see anything that merits why they would be there. Look at this splash damage. Oh my. Oh my. My cat is kind of lazy. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but he's really slow. So I'll have everything mostly dead, and then the cat's like, oh, you needed help? I'm sorry, man. You know what we haven't done in a while? Hulk out. That makes me feel better. That's one of the key things I like about the character. Is your daily ability is basically, yeah, you're just gonna Hulk smash people. It's a lot of fun. Sadly, Revenge Kitty is useless. Alright, what do we still need? We need stolen supplies. Yeah, I guess we only get those from kills. Oh, hey guys. Missed. The key thing about being a guardian, or at least being a good guardian, which I don't claim to be, I need to point that out right now, is knowing when to attack and when to block. The guardian is a much slower paced character, I think, in terms of actual damage and combat than, say, like, obviously a rogue or anything like that. You actually have to time your attacks and time your blocking and all that stuff if you want to be good at it. Right now, I'm of the mindset that I'm just going to stomp on everything I possibly can. That's not the correct mindset. This game, people have commented that, wow, that looks really easy. It looks like the AI is really dumb. It doesn't stay dumb. Right now, I don't know if it's in the water in this little town where these people are at, but let me tell you, once you get a little bit further, they're not dumb. The NPCs will make your life a living hell. And if you miss a step or you stand in something you shouldn't, you could drop really, really, really fast. So for those of you looking for an actual challenge, this game can offer it. It's just a matter of how you want to play, and oh god, there's a Hexer and that guy. Smack. I'm standing in the fire. MMO rule number 313 and number, I don't know, something. Don't stand in bad shape. Alright. Let's loot up all the things we can here. Scrolls of identification are excellent. We got some supplies. What else are we missing? Yeah, I don't want this greatsword. I can't use it anyways. I'm gonna save my inventory. Alright, there's all the supplies. I really don't feel like killing anything else. Skirmish isn't up yet, so let's head back and turn in, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. But yeah, this game could be very challenging. I have not done any of the Foundry stuff. I'm extremely excited to see what people come up with, see what kind of stories people write, things like that. You know, it may be nothing. I hope it doesn't turn into something like EverQuest 2's Dungeon Finder, or not Dungeon Finder, but Dungeon Maker did. That was kind of terrible. People just kind of turned it around and used it as a way to like speed level characters and just, oh, here's a big room full of AoE crap. Doesn't this sound like fun? You know, and I don't know. I'm hoping people put a little bit more originality and a little bit more thought into theirs when they make these in the Foundry, because that could be a really powerful tool. And it could really make or break how this game goes forward in the future.
Most folks consider the Blacklake. Thank you for bringing back me supplies.
Why does everybody talk with a
I'll
strange
salvage
accent?
what I can, but I'm gonna need new samples of Blacklake sludge for me work. The samples must come from specific patches of the sludge, which wouldn't be difficult, except the whole area is swarming with violent rebels. I'm willing to pay you to collect the samples for me.
Oh, great. Now my party's ready. Alright, let's finish killing this bastard. And join my party. I think I need... Oh, wasn't quick enough. Alright, here we go. You discover a new campsite. Yep, we're good. Onward. Yeah, this should be the same beach. And we meet the person at the fountain, and I think it's just defeat waves of zombies. So the skirmishes are like small instances of the overland zones. So we're just here as a group defeating an objective. Look at me go. Now, some other people have asked some specifics about the Dungeons and Dragons portions of this. I don't know, and that's my official answer on anything D&D related. I truly don't know. I don't know anything about the D&D rules or what is or isn't supposed to be. You know, a friend of mine was commenting that it's not like a real wizard or some crap. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what makes a real wizard according to D&D rules. I mean, can you cast spells? Okay, you're a wizard as far as I'm concerned. You know, I don't dig too deeply into it, but for people who have played Dungeons and Dragons Online, DDO, you know, that game works a completely different way than this one does. And in some cases, I almost think that game is superior Dungeons and Dragons only because of the way that it lays itself out. Not because it's a better game, but just because if you're looking for kind of a specific way... Oh, look at this big guy over here. Let's get him. What up, buddy? Oh, he's big. Okay, now he's dead. Now I can get back to talking. Not that it's a superior game to this. I'm not going to get into things like that. But as far as a Dungeons and Dragons experience goes, I think DDO is probably going to make people happier than this game. This game has the Dungeons and Dragons name on it, but I don't think it follows. I mean, you can't build these meticulous character sheets and, you know, multi-class and do all these fancy things and reincarnate and all that garbage that is apparently popular for Dungeons and Dragons. This game is more kind of, I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it other than just, it's an action MMO with a Dungeons and Dragons name and setting on it. And it's a lot of fun. I gotta be honest. I love the combat. It's a lot of fun. I bounce back and forth between a lot of MMOs, and I logged into Star Wars The Old Republic just earlier today, before recording this even. And it is such a pain in the ass to go back to a tab targeting and, like, attack selecting system. You know, a tab and an ability. Just because after you've been doing this, you're expecting more. You're expecting faster combat. You're expecting, you know, to have to block and roll and move and dodge and use your abilities on command. So it kind of sucks. I mean, in one way, I love a lot of other games. I play a lot of other games. Oh, here we go. Boss time. The chosen of a thing I'm not even going to say. But in the end, I mean, it's all... Well, let's get him. Hulk out. Yeah, this is probably where having a taunt would have been useful. I could have actually tanked this or something, but... nobody's dying. Or... Well, actually, I take that back. Did we lose someone? Yeah, I think we lost someone. Oh, crap. Block, man, block! Alright. Well, unfortunately, I only ranked 4th for damage. And the person I thought we lost wasn't even here or did anything anyways, so... most damage taken. Nobody died. Alright. So you get a little scoreboard at the end. Okay, show me my loots. You get 1,000 rough astral diamonds. I have no idea what the rough astral diamonds do. I think you can combine them for a certain amount into real astral diamonds and some money. No, not gonna argue with it. Money's important. Let's get the hell out of here. So that was a skirmish. Let's go ahead and turn in to her since I'm like nearish. Kind of nearish. And then you know what? I think we're gonna just call it here. The video's run on longer than it probably should have.
Most folks consider the Black Lake a...
I do not want to friend any of these people. I just want to complete the quest. Alright, the next question is... How do I go about leaving a party? Any ideas? How about like that? Bam! Yeah, I don't want to be at a party with these people. I don't know these people. I'm not a friendly guy. I mean, look at this face. Actually, hold on. We can do it in here so much better. Look at this face. Does this look like the face of a friendly individual? He is not friendly. He is pissed off. He is angry. He's missing one eye. He doesn't want to be your friend. But I will be back with more. I'm just going to continue on questing with this guy. Probably still on kind of a Let's Play thing. I figure once you guys get the game, you're not going to want to watch me do it anymore, but I'll keep going and maybe just start recording some specific things or Foundry things that I think are cool or something like that. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.